Hi everyone!
Hello and welcome to our special episode.
It's very much anticipated. I've been asked about it all week. Yes! It's the engagement episode! Yes! Suck on it, bitches!
Oh boy.
Yes! If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Uh-oh.
Anyways.
The most anticipated episode. That's what I wanted to say. The most anticipated episode of this season.
Yes, the most dramatic season yet.
John and Alexis, infamous hosts of the RelationSH show, finally get engaged.
Finally, after 5 years.
It's not that long.
I know, it's not that long, and we're both young, okay?
Fine.
Anyways, here's the story. Most of you already know I chose my engagement ring and I had it before Joe proposed, which some people are like, oh my
She
god.
didn't have it. She had it, but she didn't have it.
Yeah, it was in a safe, and Joe had the key, which you should give back to me now that you don't need it. Okay, but anyways, everyone's like, oh my god, isn't that terrible? Like, you're not going to be surprised. No, you don't spend that much money on something and say, oh, well, I hope she likes it. That's a mistake.
And boy, am I glad I did.
Yeah, because
now she loves it.
I love it. I sent 2 back, so that's a sign that it would have been really bad. The first ring that I got, I cried. I was like, this is so bad. It's dramatic.
This is a true story.
But I'm dramatic. And I was like, I have to put this on my hand for the rest of my life. It's so ugly. It looked like a chode. That's the shape. Let me just explain that to you.
Chode ring. I love a good chode ring.
Yeah. So, okay, the engagement. So, I knew I know Joe was going to propose at some point since we had the ring, and I thought it was going to be before March. So, every time we went out, I thought, oh my god, tonight's the night. Tonight's the day. Or anytime I had eyelashes on, because that was my requirement. I needed to have fake eyelashes. I needed to have a full face of makeup. So, anytime I looked glam, I was like, okay, it's tonight. It's tonight. I hung out with way more of my friends because I didn't want to be like, no, and then Joe was going to propose that night and I ruined everything. So every plan my friend made, I was like, yeah, I'm there, and I wore like my best outfits, I wore my best hair, my best makeup. Didn't happen. Never happened.
Right, and I didn't do any of those things. I stayed on the couch, watched some TV, I just went to work.
Then he books a trip to Hawaii for us as like a surprise, and I'm like, oh shit. Like, maybe this is it, but it's going to be hard because I don't wear makeup in Hawaii, so I don't know, and it seems cliche to propose on a vacation, but we'll see. And so then our friend's like, oh, we're going to have a birthday on the Queen Mary, it's like super dressy, whatever. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going to have oysters, it looks delicious, it's like a really fancy brunch. So I'm like dressed to the nines, and we pull up to this like park overlooking the ocean, and I see my parents, and when I see my dad walk up to the car and open the door, it's just tears. I'm like, oh, it's happening. Oh. So then they walk me down like this rose petal aisle, and I'm like, am I getting married today? Is that
While
a
music
surprise?
is being played.
Yes, Kevin Kurz was playing our song, Cruising Together.
You're gonna fly away. Glad
change the
you're going
key.
my way. I can't go any higher, right? I'm doing the best that I can. I love it when we're cruising together.
It was great. And I walk up and I see Joe standing there with the final rose. And my 3 very close friends are standing there, my BFFs, standing there all in gowns as well. And I get placed in the middle, and our friend comes up and he's just like Chris Harrison. He's like, Joe, ladies, this is the final rose of the evening. Good luck. And he does the whole spiel. Joe does the whole spiel. He's like, ladies, it's been an amazing journey, but one woman stands out.
You've all been spectacular. But if I'm gonna be honest, there's one that has stood out above the rest.
Who could it be?
Alexis, it's not you. So she came up, gave my little proposal
He
spiel.
gave all the lines. He said, I want someone, you need to be with someone who loves you fiercely.
That's right.
And I want you to have an adventure buddy, and I want to be your person. You know, I'm so...
And your fart buddy.
Yeah. and we're on this amazing journey together. And it was amazing.
A bunch of other good stuff. And then I got down on one knee. Then she said yes. And then I said one final thing. Alexis, will you accept this final rose? And she said, and I quote, I win, bitch.
Yeah, I win.
She said.
And I looked at all the other contestants and I was like, ha, you suck. Obviously, you didn't get him off like I did in the fantasy suite, okay? One night in the fantasy suite with me, it'll change your life forever. Oh, we forgot to preface this by saying I'm obsessed with The Bachelor. I mean, people who watch the show, watch our podcast probably know, but I'm obsessed. I have viewing parties at my house every week. Like, I'm in love with it. It's my favorite show. So Joe really did it.
We even had one of the girls from The Bachelorette shout out to us for it.
Yeah. So that's how you know it's real.
That's how you know.
And then we thought it was over.
She thought it was over. And I said, but wait, there's more.
This black car pulls up.
Black Suburban pulls up. We
I'm
get
like,
in the car. It's
champagne
already
in
stock
there.
courtesy of Crystal Mason. Thank you, Crystal.
Grapes,
stock
crackers.
grapes, crackers, cheese, wine, everything you need to keep the adventure going. We go.
We bang in the backseat.
Oh my
No,
god. We go. We start pulling up to this airport. She's like, what the hell?
No, it looked like a dark alley where he was going to murder me.
Oh my god.
And then
that's my style, proposal and murder.
Yeah, he was like, actually, I changed my mind. Let's kill this bitch.
Yeah, I was like, second guess.
But then I saw a bunch of little jets, and I'm like, what is this? Why are there planes everywhere?
And I was like, I got my pilot license. I'm going to fly you everywhere.
No. That'd be great.
So we get there. And what's funny is when we got to the helicopter to take pictures outside, I forgot what you were saying. You were saying such ridiculous things.
I was on a
that
high.
The helicopter people were bringing out their coworkers to come watch us because you were that entertaining. And I wish I remember what you said. You were like shoving tissues in your nose and spitting out wine. And
Well, because I thought it'd be an epic photo. Oh, we forgot to mention there was a whole camera crew. Everyone thought we were really filming The Bachelor.
They did.
And I was like, oh, this is a good moment for me to chug the bottle of champagne. Yeah, smart move, Alexis. It shoots fucking bubbles up my nose and I spit it out. And then I have to stuff tissues in my nose. And I'm like, God, what a disaster. I'm the classiest bitch in town.
Oh.
So then we do the helicopter ride.
Which was our first time in a helicopter.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
It was kind of scary. Once we got 10 feet off the ground, I was like,
I thought it was fun as hell. Then he'd lean it towards her side, so it was like she was going to fall out.
Yeah, it's aggressive.
It was fun.
And yeah, I don't know about that.
So then we landed, and she thought it was
That's
over.
the best part.
At that point, she was like, it's over.
I was
Now,
like,
finally, the
"Oh,
adrenaline's wearing off. Now she's getting hungry because she hadn't eaten anything, even though we had all these snacks.
I was like, so I was expecting this oyster buffet. Am I getting oysters at this point? And
Now she's
everyone's
so
like,
held up on
no.
these damn oysters.
Well, because you know when you like stare at a menu for like 2 days because in preparation, you're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna eat. This is my game plan. Like it's a buffet. You have to be like, this is the plan.
So she's like, oh, let's go to Sugar Fist, let's get sushi. And I'm like, oh shit, everyone's in the house.
He's
I
like,
gotta figure
okay.
out a way to get her back to the house. And I'm like, oh, let's just go home first. I just gotta change. And she's like, no, I just want to go now. We're dressed up. And I'm like, no, but I really want to change. She's like, no, Joe. And then my friend had messaged me, which you could see through the phone because it had the GPS up, which I thought was going to ruin it. But I used that to my advantage. And I was like, oh, Gil wants to hang out. Let's go there.
Because his dentist is here. So he's done that before. He's been like, I'm at the dentist. Let's go hang out.
Because he used to live in the area.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, let's go do that. It still wasn't quite working. And I was like, oh, all that anxiety that I had from the proposal, I have to shit so bad. So can we just go? I'm not doing it in a small restaurant. She's like, okay.
That's when I finally was like, oh God, I'm not going to make him shit in a one restroom, unisex stall.
So when in doubt, fellas, use the old poopy excuse. Always works.
So then we get home and we walk into my house and I see all these shoes piled up and I'm like thinking to myself, what the fuck, Joe? Why did you put away your fucking shoes? Because I get really mad. He's like, Alexis, I promise I'm going to put my shoes away, like no more than 2 shoes out at a time. 2 pairs of shoes. I'm like, okay. So I get in, I see all these shoes and I'm about to go turn and yell at him and I turn. My entire family's there, like 30 people. Yeah. There's like a full engagement party surprise. I'm like, holy fuck. That's when I really started crying. It was a lot.
She did.
I had to sit down by myself because I was like, it was so much stimulation. Even though I knew the proposal was going to happen at some point, the way Joe did it was like over the top, and it was like too much. I was shaking the whole day. I was like emotionally hungover. It was just too much.
A nice Shyamalan twist, just layer after layer of surprises.
And like my cousins from Santa Barbara came. I was like, oh my God, it was just such a fun day. It was so perfect. I can't, like, honestly, Joe, I have been more excited about my proposal than a wedding, to be honest, because it's like your moment to just really tell me you love me and like that you really want to spend the rest of your life with me. I know you can still run, but either way. And you just did everything times 12. The only thing that could have made it better was like having Beyonce show up. And
she was busy that day.
Yeah.
I could have got her, no big deal.
It was so perfect, Joe. Like everything in my dreams. And it's just so great. I know. It just like made me see that I am deserving of love.
That's right. It
was so good. It was so good. And it was so customized to me. Like no one else would like that proposal. Well, people who love The Bachelor, but it was just so good. And
then the weight lifted off my shoulders when I finally got it all. It went smooth, no hitches, other than the poopy incident.
That was perfect, but it's perfect to us because we love talking about pooping.
This is true.
So it was meant to be, and I just loved everything. And then we had our own fantasy suite.
Oh my gosh, inappropriate.
Whatever, okay?
Okay. What else? And then this weekend we're going to Hawaii.
Yeah, now we're having an engagement moon. If that's not a thing, it is now.
I know.
We're making it a thing.
Just good timing, I guess.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Got some extra time off work, capitalizing on that.
Yep.
Just booked it back to back. Boom.
Yep, we're just having fun. Everyone, Costco has the best deals.
Costco Travels. Just
Costco
make sure
Travel.
You get a good deal. Do it, book it off ahead of time. They got some good stuff.
Oh wait, we have to thank Ginger planning, Gabby planning, and of course Kevin.
Thank you.
My cousins.
Thank you.
Justin.
Thank you. Crystal.
My uncle.
Thank you.
I'm getting there. My uncle Kevin, Tito Kevin,
Thank
and
you.
then of course Crystal fucking Mason, the highlight of my life.
Thank you.
She's the reason we're together. She's the reason we stayed together. She was our roommate for years. She's like everything. I just love her so much, and I'm so grateful.
There we go. Thank you to everyone.
This was a very mushy episode. I'm sorry I didn't talk about dicks. I know that's what you're looking for.
Now we did. We talked about fantasy suites, so.
Yes, yeah, we had our own fantasy suite.
Without Crystal, I never would have gotten this done. I'm a very stalling man.
Joe is so indecisive, and twice he's like stepped it up and shown me that he can like handle his shit.
Hey.
He can handle it, but I think I take too much of the alpha lead, and maybe it's time for you to do that, and I should just step back and let you plan.
I'm good. I don't like making decisions.
I know you don't, but at least I know you're capable, because before I would never allow you to even try to plan a trip for us. I would plan everything because
Let's go back to those times. I like that.
No. Now I know if I die, Everly's in good hands.
Oh my God.
Joe, after being on the helicopter, we could die at any moment.
Oh my God, you're rubbing her little bump on her head.
I know, she has a little zit. I need to pick.
Okay.
So
Did you show them the
anyways.
ring? Not that they can see it.
Not that
they're
they can
watching,
see.
Or if they zoom in.
It's a round, with a it's a Tiffany setting with a 3-row pave and pave prongs, which basically means that every side, everything that you see is covered in diamonds, little diamonds. That's what I wanted because I hate white gold, and it's just like glitter, 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 glitter all day. Everyone at like that I see is like, whoa, 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 it's so glittery, and I'm like, yeah, bitch. Let me blind your ass. I want to be at work and be like, hey guys, I'm ready to give this presentation. I'm ready to give every single presentation. Okay, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about that. I'm ready to fucking give my speech.
And just like that.
And like that, let's go bang.
Oh, every time.
Fantasy suite again.
Oh my God.
Every night.
Single time. Okay. Have a good rest of the week, ladies and gentlemen.